Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I have Helen with me. Super good friend. She's been coming to me for 28 years now. We've done all sorts of fun things with her hair. Right now she is loving, we've grown it out. She used to have it short and spiky and fun. We've grown it out into an A-line. And she says she wants to keep her length. She's still growing the length, but she wants to get rid of all of this back here. It's just way too much. She's like, whatever you do, just cut it off. So we're going to come and we're going to bring this up off of her neck. So she has a shorter hairline back here. Tan line. Tan line. No, literally, you guys, she has a tan line every single time she comes to get her haircut. And because it grows out so much. So much. So yeah, we tease every time she comes. We're like, yep, you have a new tan line. Okay, and then I'm going to take the trimmers, just trim this up. And right there's the tan line that we're talking about. We laugh every time. So if you're out there thinking, wow, she really had spiky hairs, she really did. But I did videos on how we grew it out. So that was fun, just to give people an idea of how it is to grow it out. Because I think what happens is a lot of times people will say, oh, I'm going to grow out my hair, and then they just let it grow. And then they end up chopping it off because it's not going or they hate it or whatever. But if you still get your hair done while you're growing it out, there are styles that you can cut your hair into while you're growing it out. So it's not annoying and it actually looks styled. Because a lot of people are like, I just feel like my hair isn't doing anything. But if you go get it styled, as you're growing it out, it'll be so much better for you. And we'll do her sides in a minute. We'll come back and cut the sides in as far as the length. Okay, you can see that guide point here. I am taking that off because we like this stack. She doesn't like to deal with this hair back here. Every time she's like, just literally, it goes so fast. It does. It literally does. And everybody's back of their hair grows faster. But Helen's is like, yeah, it grows super fast. Okay. So you can see, I'm going to turn so you guys can see the stack going on. Then we take another section and we just clip that away. And then we take the middle section and we take it from the area that we, had just cut, which is the guide point. Take the next section and hold it out. You take that off. Same thing here. And you can see I'm pulling this back. The reason being is because she likes all this around her face long. So if you hold this back and cut, then you let go, then it falls longer. Yes. That's what's fun about doing somebody's hair so long. Like, first off, their personality, so what's fun to, cut their hair like, whether it's, just all the things. But yeah, knowing what someone likes is ginormous as a hairstylist. Like, you need to know your client, what they like, what they want. And if you're just starting out and you're thinking, well, yeah, I haven't had clients for 28 years yet, then the key is when they come to get their hair done, you ask lots of questions. And anyway, that way you know what they like. And then, of course, you've learned, you know, what looks good on a certain face type, stuff like that. Colors, that can make a difference. I've said in videos before, Helen, it's so hilarious because Helen, when I first introduced red to her for a color, she's like, we're gonna, because we just do highlights. And I'm like, Helen, can we add some red? Like, it will look so good with your skin tone. You'll really like it. And she's like, okay, I trust you. Like, let's try it. And now she loves it. She always does more. You can see how I'm bringing this back. And then cut that obviously up to that top layer. But yeah, so now she's a lover of red. So sometimes it's just stepping outside the comfort zone sometimes. Okay, now same right here. We're gonna hold this back and take that length. Okay, then up to the top. Again, take this back because you want it to fall long. And then up to that top layer. Okay, sweet. So now we have the stack back here. Now we're going to take this top layer and we're going to do it on an angle. And the reason is so that front or that top piece falls long. Okay, and then knock this out. You doing good, Helen? Yep. Okay, sweet.
Just relax, like you said.
Good, yep. Relax, relax, right? It's the best part about getting a haircut.
Yep.
Some people will say on here, wait. I'm like, I promise they're just relaxed. But I do appreciate you let me show the video of my haircut. So you can see I'm just barely trimming all of this because she likes to keep it long, but you obviously want to trim it. You don't want to just let it be there, you know? You want to keep it shaped. And then to find a natural part, you guys, I don't know if you know this, but a natural part is when you can just push the hair back and then you push it forward and then see it fall. So that's a natural part. So if you're trying to, you know, because some people will be like, oh, sorry, I don't part it in the right spot. And I'm like, oh, no, there's not like a certain spot. But some people think that there's a certain spot. But no, so if you're wondering where your part naturally goes, just do that. Just kind of all back and then kind of push it forward and then your hair will fall where it naturally parts. Okay, so you can see this is on an angle. So I turn my fingers and just follow the angle with point cutting. Barely trim that because she loves that length. Okay, now for this length, we're going to take this back to where I cut it. So you can see where I ended up cutting. Now what we're going to do, and you let that kind of go over her ear a little bit loose there. Okay, and then we're just going to come up here and we're barely trimming that length because she's loving that length. But you don't want to take any off, but it needs to be trimmed. So same thing on this side. You can comb down Okay, and then we're going to go on an angle. Let that kind of come over her ear. And then come and barely. Okay, and up here, I'm going to trim this a tiny bit on an angle. Just keep that nicely fresh. All right, now we're going to take a little bit out of her bang area. So I'm coming up about 1/4 of an inch up into here, just to take a little bit of that out. And then texture, she loves texture, especially because she has so much hair. So I'm taking this away from her part area because she parts there. So I'm moving that, and then back through here, we're going to kind of bend it and see where that the heavy line is. And you can hold up each piece and see, like this. But it's a habit. I kind of go in and I do it where I know she needs it. So if you don't know their hair yet, then, take it away from a part. You don't want to do it by a hairline or a part. And then you can hold it up, and of course not by the ear, and see where it's heavy. So I'm sorry if you see me just kind of go in and start taking it out. I'm just used to her haircut. And so I know where she needs it. Okay, and then we're just going to dry this now. And then if we need to do any, out of the bang, if it's too thick, because sometimes those are thick, then we'll do that as soon as we dry. So just going to add the Kenra mousse. This will add volume, which is nice, but Helen likes hers a little bit soft, she doesn't love it way poofy, which is super fun, but she does like a little volume. So we do like to do the mousse.